Currently, we're facing high oil prices due to demand outstripping supply. The trouble in Ukraine, we're all looking at on the news every day, is accelerating that effect. Brent crude is currently around $120 a barrel. Gas prices in the US are going towards $5 a gallon. And globally, transport prices, fuel and power prices are rising. Europe having to learn to live without Russian gas for the foreseeable future. However, it's not all bad news for every economy. Some good, some bad. Who might the winners be? Well, it would appear the oil producers are the winners of the hike in oil prices. GCC have been struggling for many, many years with oil prices which were unsustainably low in reality. They're now seeing their budget deficits turning to surpluses and the ability to get better credit ratings and repay debt, which has been very expensive for them. However, in the long term, oil prices which are too high, $80 to $90 a barrel is probably a fairer price, will affect both supply and demand. North American shale oil is probably seeming to be much more viable at such a high oil price. Alternative energy sources, which are very much being pushed globally, suddenly become even more attractive, with a lot more people being willing to invest in research and development around these, again, putting downward pressure on those prices. Also, the oil producers are struggling. They can't get people, and when they can get them, it's at a very high price. Oil rigs, hoists, and other equipment, big waiting lists, high prices, all pushing up the cost of production for the producers. Who would the losers be? Well, I guess you would argue the oil importers are the losers, at least in the short term. High fuel and transport costs just as we come out of the COVID-19 pandemic, inducing an economic slump, bringing fears of inflation and even recession in some of the world's major economies. Is it all doom and gloom? High fuel prices will clearly add to the drive for sustainable energy and clean fuel, further stimulating developments in better batteries, such as Toyota's new battery technology, cleaner energy sources, cleaner vehicles, reducing demand for oil. Intermediate energy sources such as modular LNG are already gaining traction. That'll continue. Modular nuclear reactors are becoming more attractive. That's going to continue and perhaps get a bit of a boost from all of this. So very interesting and challenging times ahead.